And moving forward, to let me introduce the next leader who will be joining me on stage for their speech, Dr. Sharad Lande, the Vice President of R&D and the Head of Metal Oxide Catalysis and Adsorption at the Reliance Industries Ltd, Mumbai, which is a distinguished scientist with a Ph.D. in chemistry from ICT Mumbai and postdoctoral research experience at the University of Ottawa, with over 19 years of expertise in the heterogeneous catalysis, hydrocarbon conversion and CO2 green hydrogen purification. So Dr. Lande has made significant contributions to the commercialization of 9 catalytic of technologies and filed 60 patents. Wow, so big round of applause. So Dr. Lande works continue to inspire innovation in science and industry, and he is committed to nurturing the next generations of leader in research and development. Over to you, sir. Can we have a big round of applause for Dr. Sharad Lande, everybody?
Yeah, very good afternoon to all of you. And first of all, hearty congratulations to all of you for winning the awards, for your sincere dedications, efforts, and continuous innovations that I will say. So first of all, applause for yourself. And so today I'm going to speak something on innovations and how the innovation impact on your business. So I have a few slides, just they are connecting. But in between, my role basically, I'm involved in last 20 years in research and development to help the organization and many universities and startup, how they can grow their business. Because if you see most of the product we are importing, and our import is very high, and our mission, as you all of know, Viksit Bharat 204.
Manufacture of plastic household product. Here we have, yes, the man behind who's making all the housewife life easy, all the homemakers life easy. Thank you so much for everything.
How this innovation can help to grow your business. Basically, I am working as a Vice President in Reliance Industries Ltd. There we are doing a lot of innovations and supporting the organization. We are developing many MSMEs also. That also I will speak few words on that. So before that, this is just a disclaimer. Sorry. So just some introduction about Reliance. People are aware, but just how the Reliance has grown, just I will speak few words. So basically, it's a Fortune 500 company, India's largest private sector, which has a business more than 240 billion, and is continuously moving. India's most reputed and trusted company. Then if you see the phenomenal growth of the Reliance, this has started in 1977 with IPO with 0.01 billion. With their continuous dedication and efforts, now today they are up to 240 billion they are crossing. So basically, Reliance is working on the 4th growth platform, digital services, retail businesses. You can see there are more than 18,000 retail businesses are there. And then O2C, that is our interest is there. Deep integration of oil to chemicals we are working. Cost effective, new energy businesses. And new energy, that is a plan to invest more than 10 billion. And we are going to come up with 100 gigawatt new solar capacity by 2030. That is a game changing for the India. Then if you see the premium position in India, how they are spending in R&D also more than 300 millions. And all the CSR and other things, as it has mentioned on the slides. So if you see the empowering the society, that's supporting more than 177 startup in last 3 years, and all health, disaster management, employees, more than 29 millions and throughout the organization, and direct and indirect employees. So if you see the business, O2C business, this is basically, we are looking 1.4 billion barrel per day capacity, which is the largest in the world. We are refining the crude oil. And we have almost, now EV also is coming in the picture, more than 4,000 EVs. We have 14 more than manufacturing sites in India that manufacture all the products for the whole India, and we are exporting also. What we are going to talk today, Indian scenario, where we stand in terms of innovations, what are the challenges we are facing, how these all as a team MSc can help to grow. Then what is R&D innovation, how R&D is helping research and development to grow your business, and what is the government of India initiatives towards that. And then what are the future perspective, all we should work together as a chemical industry. But it is connected to all industries, because chemical industry is the hardcore of the industry, where you need all the supports from all the supporting industries. So if you see how the major inventions that have happened in chemical industries. First is the penicillin. Alexander Fleming discovered the penicillin in 1928. After that, it has a drug against various bacterial infection that we have seen. Then ammonia, what we are using for agriculture. So Haber has developed this process, And throughout the world, we are using more than 150 million ton of the ammonia. Then polyethylene, maybe we are blaming that polyethylene is not good, but if you think we can't survive without the plastic, because it is now our day-to-day products. So that also has discovered in 1898, and which is making more than 80 million of the product. Then the contraceptive pills, that was also innovation has done by Ruskin, which is basically one more innovation we can say. The inventions, I will say. And then liquid crystal display, which has changed the world by coming the LCD and LED in the picture. So all these things are the inventions, which has changed our world and society. Then if you see, so some innovations based on 1,000 innovations, because innovation may be few, but innovation can be 1,000, because it is a replication of your invention, which is making our society impact. So today, if you see, India has ranked globally 14 in 2023 due to our innovation index in 2021. That index 10 years back it was 80. So now we are growing. You can see the impact of our innovation of the country also, that we are making the impact. So can you imagine the life without chemical industry? Just imagine we are making so many products through chemical industries. Polyester, pills, PET bottles, tires. Even during COVID, only the mask has saved us. And then the vaccine, our scientists' continuous efforts and development. So our first country was to make the COVID-19 vaccine. So we can't live without chemical industry. That is the reason we all are here to support the chemical industry, and we are making so many chemicals. And the business, if you see, the innovations which is happening throughout the world and India. Now, current Indian scenario, where we stand, if you see, people knows we are importing almost 87% oil from mostly the Dubai and UAE. And our import is more than 125 billion. So we are dependent on the energy. And transport sector is almost consuming 40% of the oil. The second is the import of raw material, which is more than 35%. We are spending 20 billion. Out of that, China is a major player for imports. So we are importing all type of material. Coming to auto sector, pharmaceutical, APIs, take anything, for solar panels. Third thing challenge is the carbon emissions. Now, if you see, we are the third largest CO2 emitter in the world after US and China. So transportation is contributing 10% out of that. So that is the reason we are talking EV and other things. Now, if you see energy security, import dependency, carbon emission are the key driving powertrains toward the alternative powertrains. That is the reason we are talking solar, wind energy, right? So with the years now, by 2050, our energy demand is going to increase from 11,500 gigawatt to 2050. So obviously it will impact on our society, and it will increase the carbon emissions and obviously the dependency also. So what we should do? So now if you see the structure of our chemical industry, 90% of crude oil is going for fuel energy, transportation, and then we are making the chemicals, only 7%. How the industry is growing, see the impact industry. See, we are making all the chemical from textile, automotive, everything we are making. The business is now, we are here, more than we are crossing to 40 billion. In 10 years back, it was just 178 billion. So impact of chemical industry. We are making almost more than 80,000 products in India, and it is a major sector to give the jobs, more than 10 million direct employee, 50 million direct employee. And we are growing with 9% per annum. And we are the third largest in the Asia as a chemical industry. So import, if you see, the export of chemical from India have significantly increased over the years due to supportive government policy now. We are here now. You can see how much billion rupees has been export is there. So this industry is continuously growing, which is need for our Indian growth. Now, when you do any product in any MSc or any industry, there are various stages we follow, and which is very important, because why this slide is important, when you come with some idea, every business is based on the idea. Let us take any idea which can be converted into product. And there are various stages when you convert the product, because without thinking it will not possible. Any business, if you just think, your business also. So because most of the product we are importing, a lot of cost is involved in that processes. So when you develop any product in R&D, there are various stages we follow, from idea synthesis, characterization, then fundamental understanding, technical evaluation, feasibility, IPR. Patent is very important to file in any area, whatever research we are doing, or any product we are making. I will suggest all the MSME, if you have something you are doing new, first file the patent. It just costs 10,000 rupees, but it will protect your idea. Go for trademark also. That is very important. Then the third-party development, we are manufacturing the product in India now. That is the target, our chairman. And obviously, you need a team of the people, scientists, technologists, or chemical engineers, I will say. So that is not possible without a teamwork. Then one of the catalysts, basically, we have developed recently during COVID, which has completely stopped the import. Earlier, this product we are importing from US, it was very expensive product. So this took almost 3 years, but COVID was there. So we started our development in 2017-18. In 2020, we have developed complete product for one of the process solid state polymerization, where this is a raw material for PET bottles. So this is important process catalyst we have developed from R&D, and this is one of the product we have developed in-house and manufactured in India. That is very important. This is our product, catalyst, final catalyst and support material. The support material earlier we were procuring from Germany. The cost was 2,000 rupees per kg. Now we are able to make in India just 200 rupees per kg. So that is the impact of innovation. With that, what we have done as a country or as an industry point of view, we have reduced the 30% catalyst cost due to import cost. 50-degree lower temperature, operation temperature is 50-degree lower compared to the imported catalyst. Then higher life, premium PET quality, product quality, reduced lead time, import dependency, we have completely stopped the import. And improve economics, RL property. But main advantage is this is a reactor, we have put the catalyst. But what I want to say that with this process, we have developed almost 30 MSME small companies in India. We have given our expertise. They are not in that business. But due to that, now you will see we have developed so many catalysts by R&D in last 3 years. All this process I am not going to detail, but just I want to show this is the steps toward Atmanirbhar Bharat. And you will not say we have almost reduced 200 crores on this process, and 20 MSC has benefited from this innovation. So we have stopped the complete import for all the catalyst and adsorbent. So this is, I will say, the major impact of industry and how we are developing ourselves. This is the best example I will say. So for R&D is very important for any businesses. So this is towards Make in India. So all you people, MSc will say, it is very important for us. We have so many third parties that we are developing. And our mission is to develop everything in India and make in India by 2030. So now other technologies also, just for other people, I want to convey that. One polymer we are making, CPVC. Generally PVC pipe everybody knows. But when you put chlorine in that, the stability is very high. That can work in under a very high temperature, high atmosphere. So Reliance R&D is going to come with this polymer, and we are going to start the manufacturing production. This is the first product of R&D which is going on commercial scale. Then we have a lot of algae available in many ponds. So there also we are trying to convert the chemicals from algae. And one important development right now we have done, yesterday we have a meeting with Rajnath Singh, Defense Minister. So RL has developed a bulletproof jacket R&D. That jacket basically reduces the 40% weight of the current jacket. Right now the jacket is ceramic base. So our soldier has to climb on the hill. So this jacket will be game changer for our soldiers. So that is also will come in the picture in next 2 to 3 years. So this is possible due to only R&D. Like us, we are scientists, but it is the efforts of all the people, I will say. Then one more product we have to value addition of sulfur. A lot of sulfur is available in Reliance. Reliance all petrochemical industries. So what we have done, we have made some road industry. We have made road in our company. And then we have put in the farming industry also. When you put in the sulfur product with urea or during seeding, we have seen 30% growth in soda soil. And in India, almost 30% soda soil is there. So this product also we are talking in government. So this product will launch with very low cost for the farmers. So that is also development. And all the industries, they are facing the issue of water. Water will be the critical resources for all our country. So wastewater treatment, that is also very important area for all of us. Any product if you make, the water is critical for throughout the years. So that technology is also we are under development. So what is the mission basically? Our Reliance mission is committed to 2035 net carbon zero. But it is important that it is not easy. So much efforts are required in terms of the energy gap. Then affordability, sustainability, we are talking less than $1 of hydrogen, which is used for the cars and fuel cell. Then CO2 reduction, the storage, all these innovations will be possible with the help of R&D. So what is our plan basically? In Jamnagar, if you see, our chairman has committed towards more than 65,000 crore investment, and will be a lot of jobs and opportunity for MSME also. First thing, we want to come integrated solar photovoltaic model. All solar panel will be manufactured in India. So that we want to stop from China. Now we are stopping everything exporting from China, importing. So that is one thing. Advanced energy storage batteries, whether it is lithium-ion battery, sodium-ion battery, all battery will be important. Fuel cell, electrolyzer we are going to produce, which is very costly. But when you produce in India, obviously a lot of these spare parts will be required for that. Then biomass also is going to become a very resourceable source. Earlier people are just talking what you can do biomass, we are using at our home. But now we are talking big business. Biomass from agriculture residue, kitchen residues. So Reliance is going to already set up 2 CBG plant. We are getting the methane basically. This biomethane we are putting in the car. It is a CNG basically, but it is produced from methane. So already we have put 2 CBG plant, and that will reduce almost 2 millions of the carbon emissions. So target is to put 100 CBG plant in the next 3 years. So this is the bio-CNG plant, where we are extracting the methane and we are selling in the petrol pump. That is compressed methane you are seeing. So that is also innovations recently we have done. It's on bigger scale we are looking. So then we are talking PET recycling, a lot of polyester, polymer we are using. So this is also challenging area for all the MSME or chemical industries. What we are looking, basically recycling of the PET bottles that we have tied up with many third parties in India. So recycle the bottle. Already 10 million bottles we are recycling. But the plan is to recycle this PET waste, whatever the fabrics we are wearing. That is more challenging, and which is very basically cheap, 5 rupees per kg. So right now we don't have the technology. We are tying with the third parties in India and abroad. So that will helpful to sustain our PET recycling under circular economy. So what we required basically, what I feel that for any business, some skills are required. Without skill, it is not possible to achieve any targets or any success. What you are sitting here, you all people have done something in your life. So that is when you are sitting in the audience and you are receiving the awards. So what are the skills I feel as personal level? Positive attitude is required. Technical discussion and teamwork along with your people is very important. Connected with the people, with your businesses. Then new learning, you should not stop the learning. Whatever the age you are, I will say at 70, 80, but you must learn every day something new. That will really helpful to your business. Then leadership quality is very important, as you are all our leader. But I will say every team member in your business company also, leadership is important because he is connected with very people, all the peoples. That skill is developed with the next generation of the leader, that I like. Effective communication, that everybody knows. If you don't communicate properly, it will lead your business. So effective communication is very important. And proactive approach, that is very important. How you are leading your things in the life. Innovation, that already I am talking. So innovation without, we will not survive or will not sustain. Otherwise always will import from outside country also. And positive attitude. So obviously all are seeing the faces. So that must be there for business. And then on personal level, discipline should be there. For as a scientist, we always follow. Consistency in your work. Today I have done something, but you should continue with much efforts and passion for everything. If you don't have passion, then money else will not help you. So I think passion is the only key, I will say, which will lead to the success for any business. And what Mahatma Gandhi also say, without action, you are not going to anywhere. So this is our R&D center in Reliance. Maybe people may think Reliance is making only Geo Mobile, but we have a big R&D scientist pool. This is in Navi Mumbai, we have R&D center. And almost we have more than 1,000 scientists. And we are working on all the areas. Anybody can visit our R&D, just can give me a call. I will make his visit to see how scientists are working in the R&D. And we have filed more than 1,000 patents and 236 patents has granted. And all our innovations are for net carbon zero and accelerate the innovation throughout the country. Now some few things I will talk on the policies basically, how it is working as India. That is important for all of us. So if you see strong policy framework has been designed by R&D, for R&D now government. Policy support strengthening capacity for basic research because fundamental research is very important for any business. If you are doing any metal business, paper business, without fundamental you will not achieve anything. Then strengthening institutional capacity for research, resulting in the human capacity. You need the people who are expert or we have to develop the capability for the people. Then only it is possible. Then increasing the investment growth in R&D. Obviously you have to invest some money or you have to tie up with some universities. If you don't have fund, then it is better to tie up with university. So we can do some work and we will get some at least result and all the type of industries I will say. Then what are the opportunities? If you see the research and development opportunity in all the areas, coming to ICT, wireless technology, we are talking now 4G, 5G, optic fabrics. So obviously it will come through only research and development. Pharmaceutical and healthcare, that business is going to be in big way in India. Manufacturing technology, that we are talking to reduce the import by 2030. So obviously it will help to create a more and more job. So that is government mission. If you can see targeting 100 million additional job in sector by 2025. Apart from water technologies, bioenergy, whatever we are talking, that should be converted in product. And materials will be a game player for all the businesses. Then this is basically pharmaceutical sector, how easy it is growing basically. You can see all the big companies, Reddy, Sun Pharma, they're doing a big business and helping the country. And now the mission is to reduce the 150 APIs that we are importing mostly from China. So our mission is by 2030 that we want to develop ourselves and manufacture. That is we are lacking because manufacturing capacity we are low. So that is mission of our Prime Minister. Now coming to that, now many people may be knowing artificial intelligence and this lot and machine learning. That is also coming in the picture, which is a part of your business now. We can't avoid that. So that also we have to spend some time and understand how it is helping to help your business in the future. So in terms of R&D, product development, process development, supplier chains, data management. So definitely it will be helpful to our growth of the business, I will say. But it's the future. We want to rely on that. Then opportunities in chemical manufacturing industry. There are huge potential. I have shown the potential. We are now 240 billion. And maybe next 10 years it will cross 350 billion. So it has everybody's opportunity will be there. And businesses, basically government policy should be there. Rising GDP, low cost manufacturing, that is our target. How we can make the product in India, make in India but low cost, because everybody want low cost. That is why we are going to China, because they are selling low product. So that also should be our one of the objective, which will be possible by only research. Now what is government plan? So as all people sitting here, so everybody should aware and should know. As of 2024, almost 734 web startup is there. India has over 11% global web talent, third largest talent pool. The Department of Promotion of Industrial and DPIIT recognize more than startup. You can see the number, 139,000 in 2024. Policy framework is very strongly working. The National Science Technology Innovation Policy also is revised now in terms of the quality research outcome. And then rising investment, you see with more companies are coming in R&D center. Multinational companies are setting R&D center in India to set up their business. And in our interim budget also, government has announced 1 lakh crore promotion research startup coupled with scheme of in-depth startup. In-depth, deep tech means it is a new technologies, that's we are talking. Then biotechnology sector is growing very fast. The sector is reached now more than 150 billion in 2023. And even human capital development, skill development, that is very important. Now government is coming with so many approaches how we can develop a skill India. So it is important to collaborate with research and institute and make them what industry want, what society want, that type of education we should provide. And obviously the investment promote research, that also basic research they are going to invest. Then compelling the science and technology, focus has to be developed, our own rural technologies also, whatever the resources we have, natural resources. Then coming to the investment from private sector, that also they are encouraging, coming with so many fellowship for the student. Then promotion of innovation, more than 100 people, 1,000 people skilled by a company, which are graduate company or most graduate people. Then investment from the private sector, that is also going on. They are making some policy where industry has forcefully work with the academics. Then what is the contribution that I feel from all the studies? The MSME sector is a priority in chemical manufacturing value chain. Without that, it is impossible because its value chain only can survive, I will say. So number of MSc in the country is expected to grow 7.3 crore to 7.5 crore the coming times, growing projected CAGR of 2.5%. As March 2024, the MSc register under Udam portal including more than 4 lakh. That already Madam also has mentioned in the morning. Adding to budget 2024 document, more than 22,000 crore has allocated to MSME industry, remaining unchanged from the various year. So that also change we are looking now. So role of innovation for Viksit Bharat. As we are talking, 2047 is our Viksit Bharat mission. So how this innovation will helpful to each and everybody to complete this mission, achieve this mission. Need a stronger commitment to innovation from the corporate world, business significantly. Then to achieve the target became $9 to $20 billion economy. In next 24 years, India needs significant investment, obviously. Then currently India steel sector is 37% national spending. That also should be revived. Then in terms of other industries, what they are spending, that also is reviewing, like China, Germany. And obviously the India must also develop and invest in research and development to achieve this target. So these are some few recognition we got from the various agencies from our this catalyst or material we have developed for our country. And I will say for any scientist, engineer or anybody who is sitting in the lab, the happiest moment is when you develop your product and commercialize in the plant and produce for India. That will be, I will say, great satisfaction, and it is not equivalent to any money or publication. So I think that I want to dedicate for that. And what we are looking future perspective for our country, obviously alternative energy sources, solar, batteries, biomass, green hydrogen to reduce the import of oil. We want to be sustainable, right? Right now 89% import is there. So it should be less than 50%. Technology is required to convert all the waste, PET, polymer, PVC to useful product. Then CO2 emissions control. We are suffering in Mumbai, Delhi especially CO2 emissions, which is impacting our health. How we can reduce the CO2 emissions, how we can purify, and best way to exploring the seawater. If somebody can make something from seawater, hydrogen or chlorine, that will be a real game changer research. And then what is required? Focus partnership between MSME, small companies, third parties, to speed up the innovations, commercialization, skill development for industrial job. That is overall our goal. And with that, I would like to thank all of you. And this is our team basically. We have R&D at Baroda and R&D Mumbai. And teamwork really makes the dream work. And what is our chairman say? It is the spirit of India and Indians. That spirit of Reliance to innovate relentless and every ensure. It is a matter of immense pride for the Reliance family to be part of India's growth story and contribute to meteoric rise. Thank you so much. So with that, I would like to conclude my presentation. But the message is simply, we can survive only by the doing innovation in every business that I am seeing in last 20 years. And it has made the impact in our country now. we are importing so much money. I can't tell the value. It is in crore, more than 20,000 crore if you take all the oil companies. But now slowly, with the help of research, we are reducing that import. So there are many opportunities in chemical industry. So if you are doing any businesses, please link with that. And if you need any information, anything from me, I am ready to help you in terms of patenting. Always do the patent. Any work, electronic industry, any recycling industry, because that will give a lot of value to you. What other people are doing, to value only IP cost. All the multinational companies, they are earning the money only by IP value. Only product value is 30%. 70% is their IP cost. So it is very important to file a patent and trademark for your product. So thank you so much. If you have any question, I am ready to answer. Now also, during lunchtime also. Thank you.
Now I request Ketan sir to please come forward and thank him with the bouquet and the memento. So we heartily thank you on behalf of India 5000 MSME Conference 2024. It was such a pleasure having you.